Hi, I'm Bunny and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be painting some sleeves for Pokemon cards. To do that, I had to go out and get a Pokemon card pack. This one came with about 20, so I could really have a choice of what I wanted. This one was about $8.99, so it wasn't bad. As seen here, I'm opening it up to start this project.
Oh my god, I got the one that I picked up.
The first thing we got in this pack is a Shuckle. I love Shuckle so much. Then we got a Battle VIP Pass, Skater Park, Rusted Sword, a lot of energy cards. Then we get into the other Pokemon. We have Wingull, Dratini, we have Little Pup, Poplio, Araquanid, I think it is. I have no idea how to say it. Rhydon is peeking through right there. Gliscor, Gothita, Vulpix, we have a Fletchling, Nidoran, Cappuccino it looks like. For the life of me, I don't know how to say this one. I'm sorry. I personally, for my first sleeve that I'm going to be attempting, I have chosen Shuckle. Today we're going to be using some cardstock to make the sleeves. We're just going to grab two little pieces here to start making the sleeve. Now the whole point of making these sleeves is to preserve the Pokemon card. I remember seeing a lot of videos in the past where people would paint on the card themselves and ruin it. Well, personally, I wanted to create something that you could put it in that looks cool, looks nice. So right now I'm just tracing out the Pokemon card all together so I have the exact size and shape I need to start making the sleeve. I am just going to finish out the tracing here, then I'm going to cut it out, put it on this other piece of paper I have, put it where I want it, then I'm going to trace it out. Once I am done tracing it out, I am going to use the cutout of the card I made to measure out some excess space that I need to fold the insides in. For some reason, I kept pulling the paper farther and farther back, so it's like I didn't want to show you guys what was going on, but all I did was really cut out the piece of paper. Then I just cut the piece of paper out, I put it down on the other side, trace it out, cut that one out, bing bang boom, there you go. Now we're gonna cut to the next part, which is where I fold the card sleeve finally. Here I'm not gonna show it, but I'll explain what I did. I'm just cutting the little slats that I have and folding them and cutting off the excess pieces at the very end of the card. Here all I'm doing is just making sure it still fits in. And here I decided to cut off this little bit right here. I am unsure why I did that. It didn't really work out in the end. But this is just the first attempt at making the sleeve. Once I have fully folded both sides of the card, I will start gluing it together as I am doing right here. I'm using just a normal Elmer's glue stick. It worked pretty good for this part, so no complaints here. Now I'm just sticking it together. I hate the feeling of glue on my fingertips, so I decided to wipe it on my leg. So great. I have nothing really that fancy for this part. I am using just a box cutter. Don't do what I'm doing here. It's very dangerous. But I'm just going to use it to cut the little square out where the Pokemon is, the picture. God, I did not do it very safely now, did I? My finger is so close to that blade. And there you go, it's all done. Now that we have the base of the sleeve, we can start painting it. I'm gonna grab my paint palette. Now really looking through this Pokemon card right here, you can see there's a lot of greens, there's some yellow, reds, and some like tannish browns. I'm filling up my paint palette with two different colors of green, just for right now. These are the two colors that I have decided to start with. One is this darker green and one is this lighter green. I don't exactly know the names of them, unfortunately. I threw the bottles away before I could get the names. Let me just take an extra long time dipping my brush full of paint and then get started. I added some red, yellow, and another green actually up top. Now we can get started on the actual background painting. I also added some rose gold, don't tell anybody. Don't question why I added rose gold and not a brown. It's just a decision I had made. Here I am adding another coat of green onto the cardstock. So what I really could have done here is I could have just put the card inside the thing with some plastic wrap around it to make sure no paint gets on it, so I could see where to put the things. So this is what it ended up looking like when I was painting it. I couldn't see where to put the bushes right or anything like that, so I kind of just was guessing where to put it. Next time I will put just plastic wrap around the card and paint around it. And here it is, the final product of my Pokemon sleeve. Now, I will say it's not my favorite thing I've ever created, but it is a good start of what I want to do. If you guys really liked this, please like, comment, subscribe, and come back for the next video. Bye!